Last night was kind of silent. We haven't been bombed by Russian troops, but 3 last days we were bombed, mostly by the bombardment was by rockets with the cluster missiles, which are illegal actually, but they use it against civilians. And the main aim of this type of bombs are really people, I mean, a life force. This last night we see that they're regrouping and get the reinforcement by their side from the Crimea. Right now, Mykolaiv is surrounded by Russian troops for, let's say, 3/4 from Kherson direction, from east-south, and from east-north, from Kropyvnytsky direction.
And when you're talking about the bombardment, you're basically saying that they're targeting civilians, are you?
Right. 174 buildings were destroyed partially or totally, while these recent 5 days of bombardments.
And are your hospitals intact?
We had one of city hospitals were destroyed partially, mostly windows and the roof, but we repaired it and now it's working in a normal way.
So with Russian troops surrounding 2/3, as you were describing there, of your city, what are the residents doing to protect themselves?
We evacuate people to Odessa direction. This is the only way for us to evacuate people and to get food, the products. Everyone who can hold the weapon and everyone who is ready to protect the city and our country, they are armed and they are staying for the defense, and they are ready to stay till the last ammo.
And can people still get out, Mr. Senkevich?
Right, people can still get out. We use our buses that were in it for transportation in the city. We use these buses to send people to Odessa and then to Poland or to Western Ukraine.
You're a long way, relatively speaking, within Ukraine from the border with Russia. Reports coming to us here are that Russian troops are running out of food and fuel. Is that right? Is that what you can see with the troops that are surrounding your city?
That's what I just said in the beginning. They are regrouping, they fall back. They fell back a little just to regroup and to get some food, some fuel, and I think they will start attack in the nearest day. So for sure they have problems with the food and fuel because they in the villages near the city. So they don't come closer to Mykolaiv more than 30 kilometers, so our artillery can hit them, and they go to the nearest villages and make robbery in the shops. So they steal food, they steal fuel from the gas stations in the villages.
When you hear Vladimir Putin accusing Ukraine of potentially using chemical weapons, what does that make you think about what might happen?
First of all, everything that Vladimir Putin says, it's a liar. So when he says something, that means that he will do something, and he's trying to cover his liar and his actions by this liar. So first of all, they kill civilians, mostly civilians. Their bombardment ruin our cities. You see the catastrophe that happens now in Mariupol. They don't give a green corridor for people who want to leave the city. People inside the city don't have water, electricity, gas, anything. So they are dying there, and I'm not sure if you've seen those videos where people are burying in trenches. I mean, civilians from the Mariupol, and what they do the same thing that Germans did in World War II. So everything that he says, he's trying only to cover his next action. So I won't be surprised if he'll use the chemical weapons on us.
And Mr. Senkechev, when you look at Mariupol, which you're describing there, do you think that is the fate of your city?
I hope no. Our people are really to defend our city. The troops are in front of the city. We are ready to fight. You know that what we see now when we hit Russian techniques, I mean tanks and everything, there are people just running out. They don't ready to protect themselves. They are just running because they understand that they are occupants, and we never invaded Russia, but they do it now, and they understand that. Almost everyone who were captured by our troops, they say that they didn't know where they go, that they did in a training, but we understand that they just have a order to say that when they are captured.
Well, Mr. Senkechev, really appreciate you talking to us, and I wish you and your people well. Thank you.
Thank you.